Alright, howdy ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharkinbear, welcome to the channel where today we're playing some more Grounded. Yesterday we did a couple of streams as well as a couple episodes of Grounded. If you're not sure what Grounded is a survival craft game where it's basically Honey I Shrunk the Kids, except for you are the kids and you don't know how you actually get shrunk. We are not working our way towards a house, although there is a house. In this case, we're actually just working to survive and figure out the mystery of how we got shrunk and how to reverse the process into something, as far as we know, is called the embiggening. Now, I don't know necessarily what the embiggening is just yet, but I'm sure we'll find out very soon. So let's go ahead and look at our house, or our fort for the moment. It is a very crude fort, but it gets what we need done. In the interim, between the episodes, I managed to craft a couple of things that we weren't, seeing just yet. First thing is we have the spinning wheel. This will allow us to make ropes whenever we get silk threads later from spiders. We now have the smithing station, which we can use the quartz, I believe, and the marble to upgrade our gear. And then the other thing, I think there was one other thing that we may have crafted. No, we got a new smoothie, I believe, which is the gastro goo. And the reason why we got that is because one of the things I was doing was farming up parts for whenever we start getting our tier 2 items. The first tier 2 items that we're probably going to be working towards are the insect axe and the insect hammer. Now, the reason why these will probably be the first two is because they are basically what's going to push us into tier 2 as far as resources go. Silk rope is actually going to be found in the next biome we go in, which is the hedge. And for the second part, we're going to have the insect hammer, berry leather, also found in the hedge. So that's good. Both items we need are in the hedge. As you can tell, I got a crap ton of ant parts. I wonder if you can use the grinder for that. Let's see, what do we need for the grinder? Wheat stem, acorn shell, flower petals. We don't have any flower petals. We're not going to worry about it then. We are going to put away stuff we do not need, though. Because, let me just tell you, right off the bat, yeah, we're gonna be cramped for space in there. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. And now that we are awake, we'll start working on the important things here. Let's go ahead and get thirsted up. And we probably need to go ahead and look at some stuff that we can kill to make food before we head off towards the hedge. Now, probably one of the things we're going to do while we head to the hedge... Oh, I heard it. Where's that? Where's that? I hear an aphid. I literally hear this thing jumping. I don't understand. Where's that? I'm so confused right now. I hear an aphid. Do not see aphid. No, not here either. It must be... has to be stuck under something here. Oh well. We will find plenty of food items, although I would suggest we find this. Okay, ladybug. Whew, that could have been dangerous if it was literally anything else. Hello, Nat. That was a fairly good shot right off the bat. We're going to go ahead and cook that up while we can, just because we are, in fact, very hungry. See if we can find anything else out here. I see another gnat. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. You know what? We'll go ahead and come over here because I know we'll find some weevils. There's one weevil. And as we know, they're super easy to kill. We just need to get 2 shot. There's one weevil. Make ourselves a couple of weevil steaks because we will get hungry going on this journey. The good thing is, near where we're going, there tends to be a good little spot for us to go ahead and put down some a cook fire and a lean-to just in case we die. We don't have to run all that far. Oh, Ooh, okay, we actually had our stats cut there in half momentarily, mostly because of the fact that we did not have enough sustenance going through our body. There's that. That was a good shot by us. Another clean one. And we'll go ahead and grill these up. There we go. We'll go ahead and eat what we picked up as well.
Salt.
And we will collect water on the way to our location, the next location we're going in. For another chest, what do we need again? What is the chest thing? Because we are out of space in our chest, and it would be unfortunate we can never build another one again. 4 acorn shells, 4 sap, 2 leaf clovers. We have shells at all? Yes, we do. We have sap and clovers. Do we have clovers? We don't. Easy enough to get. We're gonna go ahead and slap these down, and we'll take exactly 4. I really don't want to be overburdening our stuff with stuff we do not need right away. We'll go ahead and build that. And, yeah, we'll put that right there. Cool. Anything we don't need, we'll go ahead and sit in there. For the most part, everything is good. Yeah. No, that works. We'll go ahead and take our food. And off we go. A little bit of a rough start as far as just slow downs and stuff like that, but we are trucking to get what we need to get. So once upon a time, I had to go hunt some larvae for the acid sacs and the spikes in order to make the larva blade. Now that we have those things, now that we have those things, we no longer need them because we have upgrades to the things that we need. However, that being said, the direction we go in is probably the important part of that conversation, because that direction we went in was actually the direction for the next major biome of the game. We start off in this grasslands area, and after the grasslands area, you make your way into what's called the hedge. I think this is the natural progression after the oak tree, or at least that's how I feel it is. We're going to be fighting a lot of mice here. We might collect these. Never know, we can use some mite fuzz. And we're going to be heading towards the hedge of the house. This is probably the closest we're going to get to the house for a while now. Uh-oh. I'm about to keep that out. We're going to scoop up any water we see, because we are definitely going to get thirsty later. Having a canteen full of liquid is going to be very, very useful. Oh, we also need to look at that. That is something we have. We have the dandelion tuft. We need to get another dandelion tuft. And the reason for that is there are probably going to be some tricky jumps every once in a while in this game, and being able to travel fairly far by dandelion goes a long way. But I don't actually see any more dandelions, so we might just be out of luck. There's one over there. I was hoping we could find one more in the direction we were going in. That's 100% okay if we do not. We need to be wary of that over there, because that is a spider den. More than likely, we're going to fight ourselves some larvae over here by the beach. Or not beach, but like bank over here by the little pond. There tend to be at least 1 or 2 of them. If not, there are usually some weevil, and that'll be a good source of food that we can create. Okay, where'd you go? Oh, he fell purely from the impact. Nice. Where'd the other one go? I'm gonna take that. Yep. Oh, hello. And 1 arrow. Not getting the other one back, I guess. That is okay. We're gonna go ahead and grab some sprig while we're here. And if we see any sap, we're gonna go pick up some sap, because I believe that's also used for the cook fire. Let's go ahead and chop down one of these, so we get the plant fire. devil. Oh, that was a pretty easy fight altogether. We didn't have to really fight it all that much. Okay, we are going to go ahead and craft our lean-to. We need 3 clovers. Easy enough. There's a clover right here. I usually find this to be a pretty safe spot as far as a lean-to goes. And I'm going to go ahead and make this respawn zone. And my voice cracked there for a second. And then we're also going to make a roasting spit pebblet, 3 dry grass, and what was the other one? Sprig. So we need 1 more sprig, some rocks, and some pebblets. Wait, pebblets and dry grass. Okay. Dry grass is right over there. There is usually a spider in this territory, but I just don't think it's this time of day. So we're not going to worry about that. Alright. And let's see if we can find some rocks right here on this little incline. We'll go ahead and grab a sprig because I think we needed 1 more. And we should be able to find, there's 1 rock. Pebblet, whatever you want to call it. And there's 2. And 1 more. Where are you at? It always sucks when you're looking for the one thing and it's hard to find it. Could be. Oh, there we go. All things we need for our new venture into the hedge. This place can actually be quite terrifying. There are in fact spiders everywhere in there. They're mostly easy to avoid if you're looking to avoid them. You don't usually have to worry about fighting the spiders one-on-one by nature, but they are definitely something you have to be wary of. Now, that is not to say that we won't fight spiders. As a matter of fact, there are quite a few baby spiders in here. So if you are not the type of person who enjoys seeing people beat up baby spiders, or you don't want to see the baby spider, just know that this isn't going to be the episode for you. And we'll wait for this to go. And there's really 2 objectives for the hedge if you've never actually seen the hedge before. And this is only like the second or third section, or second section of the game. I know about 3 sections, and so my knowledge is very limited in this area. But what I can tell you is the most important reason to come here, other than story-related reasons, is blueberries. Now, when you get in here, naturally it will be very dark. You will want to be careful of this place. Blueberries is where we're going to get the berry leather that we need for upgrades, as well as unlocking a new piece of gear. You can knock them down with a melee weapon, or you can do what I did, shoot them down, and then do that. Alright, now my goal here is going to be to try to get down all these berries. There we go. Splat. Now, a lot of my arrows should hopefully fall down if I do the miss, but we'll see how it is. These berries are not small. They do take up a lot of space, I believe. Luckily, the berries are fairly plentiful and pretty easy to get. You just gotta be careful about everything else around there. We could mostly trek on the floor over here and get these berries where we can, and then there was an incline that we just passed by. Now, I do think I need to be wary over here, because I do believe that one of the first major spiders that you can fight in this area is located right about here somewhere. Like that. Oh, some nectar. We'll go ahead and drink that up. There are also chests over here in the ground in certain places, so that is something we can also worry about. How much room do we have? Yeah. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. All this stuff will be converted into what's called berry leather. And berry leather is literally the only missing component we have to make the ladybug armor, which in my opinion is the best armor you can get at this stage of the game. It's also the first level 2 armor that we'll run into. So we'll go ahead and run up here. And there should be, yep, there we go, our first little field station. Let's go in here. We got a data pad, Kaiju Children.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I believe we need 11 pieces of berry leather. So that's 4, 4. Yeah, 11. So 11 times 3 being 33. So we need quite a bit more berry leather in order to make the full set of ladybug gear. We also need flower petals. That's easy to get as well. That's more or less on the way to the next area that we're going to be going. It is not important to have ladybug armor here, but it is important to get as much leather as we can get before we head back. Now, we won't run into any spiders right here just yet. We're mostly just dangling around. But as soon as we head up those mushrooms, that'll be our first encounter with the baby spiders. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to knock these berries loose for later. There's one over here as well. Oh, there's 2 berries here. Wonderful. That's even better news. We're going to hop back across this branch, and we're going to head towards the mushrooms. There should be 2 spiders, unless they change the number of spiders that show up. They're very teeny tiny. You can see the 2 right there. They're heading towards me. There we go. We got a web fiber, and that's actually going to get us our spun fibers that we get for, for our, was it the hammer or the axe? One of those 2 things, or the axe or the, yeah, there's both hammer and axe. One of them needs the spun fibers in order to be made, and that's how you get them. From the spiders, you can also destroy cocoons where the spiders may have laid their eggs, and that is also a possibility as well. We got some more raw science over here. And what an amazing view.
Raw science.
I'm not sure if holding my hands to my face
That's a
makes
huge ass
me see any
building
better
back
than
there.
with my glasses.
There's a bicycle, there's a picnic table, there's some haze over there. I don't even know what that is over the back right. That entire section back there that we see beyond the oak tree up on the top of the hedge, or on the wall, I think that's the entire new area of the game. I think it's time to go ahead and head over by the juice box, because that is where we will be finding our way going to next. There should be a zip line. Yes. Fortunately, we were correct about that. We can also get some juice, get some sustenance for our guy. There we are.
I'm flying!
We could totally have left go early if we wanted to, but there really wasn't a need. We could just walk on back when we need to.
Raw science.
Should be a robot enemy in here, I believe. Yeah, I see him. give you 100 raw science apiece, so that's pretty awesome. Reboot. Retest notes. Frequent spacer uses putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile. Upload to tasty units 009 and 017 for extraction. Failure. Numerous systems error. Unknown interface during the scanning process. Likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources. Neighbor Bill Henderson. The kids. Inspector Hackett. Walkie-talkie set. 3. Ominous. W. Okay. Well, always good to see notes that we don't understand. Excellent mustache.
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not...
Honestly, didn't know they were going to stop the speech, but apparently we have a surveyor scanner. If I remember correctly, what this does is now allow us all our fields. Okay, that's really loud. Alright, super apologize for how loud that was. Sorry for my dog as well.
Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Okay, sorry about that. There's a lot of things that were happening. The sound from the game, as well as my dog barking. I think you may have heard the game. I didn't realize that the audio from the game was going to be that loud. Thought I had cutscene audio down, but maybe I was wrong. Looks like we also have light loaf that we created. He's still not certain about the sounds. I'm pretty confident he heard them from my game.
Where there's one spiderling, there's bound to be more of them.
Alright, so that is one spiderling down. Oh, we got Barbarian. Hey, that's actually a mutation we want to equip, I think. Status. Barbarian. Strong and reckless. You're priding yourself in the biggest weapons possible. You're muscular and have no problem swinging clubs with great force and blind range. You deal largely increased damage while raged, but cannot time your blocks correctly. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't want that. Although... you know what, we'll try it. I feel like that is timed correctly, though. I don't really feel any lag from that, per se. I do apologize in advance it being so dark in the game. I am curious to see how good this mutation is. Should be a spider around here somewhere. Oh, we're gonna make our own spiders. That's what we're doing. You know what? Just for the benefit of the video, though, it does look kind of dark outside. We will swap things back. There we go. Just so we can see just slightly better. My favorite part about this is that inside these cocoons, we can actually find more than just web fibers. Sometimes you'll find actual other parts of bugs. So when we are intending to find the fibers, realistically, we could get lucky. Come on, there we go. Oh, see, we got stink bug parts. a ladybug head, and a gnat fuzz. We will probably drop a couple of those things. We don't really need all the ladybug parts, I don't think. Yeah, we don't really need it. The web fibers, though, we do need. We're gonna go ahead and eat a food, just so we can stay healthy. We are going to be running into a lot of these spiders. That is gnat fuzz, and what else? Just gnat fuzz. Oh. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep on moving on. Fighting the spiders in the dark is already tough as it is. They're just annoying, more or less just a track on their own, just for how small they are.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab. The entire yard, for that matter, has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
They actually do kind of hold the key to your problems. Because if I remember correctly, one of the things that you can do with this, with the webbings, is actually create, bug juice. You can actually, not bug juice, you can't create bug juice. You can, well, maybe you can. Actually, no. Hey, a new Dandelion Tuff. Let's go ahead and swap those out. One of the things you can do is create zip lines. That's where I was gonna go. Is this the right route? Ooh, it is, yes. Okay. We have, what is this? Bombardier part. And the stink bug gas sack. We'll take that.
This is moderately terrifying!
And we should be coming up to a giant frisbee. Yeah, there we go. And there are spiders here, but I'm going to try to avoid fighting them all together. If I can. Well. Yep, still not enough. Supreme. Oh, I actually want to be left alone. They're sleeping. Good. I don't want to bother them either. Hey, look, there's some raw science down there. Alright. Now, luckily, I believe for us, as far as our next destination goes, I think there's a, oh, what is that down there?
Taking a look.
Wait, no, we can't.
Mark that one off the list.
Oh, wow. They're kind of healthy. Well, that makes short work of them. And somehow, my arrow... Where's my arrow? I don't want all these things. Can we... Somehow it won't let me put stuff back into the storage over here. Nothing on this right here. We go back to third person mode. I'm gonna go ahead and empty my bags because we are full up. Don't need the dry grass. Don't need the gnat fuzz. Not really. We don't need this. Put that in there. We're going to use one of those. And we're going to circle around here to the left because going right does not take us anywhere we want to go. We're going to go up these mushrooms right here. And this should lead us to one last zip line. I think. Is it not a zip line? Did I go the wrong way? Is this it? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe this way. Yeah, there we go. It's really dark in here. I'm kind of doing this blind if you haven't guessed. What is that up there? Oh, that's some more science. How would you get up there? Looks like there's some branches on the other side that we're not going to go take right away.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
He doesn't really sound like Father of the Year, does he? Looks like we've opened the door. Now we gotta find the password. I've done this once before. Let's see if I can remember how to go do it. This place is quite large, and there will be lots of fighting happening here. No, we're gonna turn on the game again. I can hear something sleeping. It's a spider. There it is. Oh, shit. Whoa. We got our first spider chunk. Go ahead and start bandaging ourselves, that's for sure. Grinder. Oh, hey, wait a minute. There should be a thing in here. Yeah, there is.
Slowly, my torments come together into one ingenious solution.
Science!
After trying countless materials, I finally found something to fix my zipline problem. While the bonding formulas were complex to say the least, I've successfully fused the web ropes with raw science. Once again, it proves to be the key. The new ropes are miraculously soft, but have the tensile strength of forged steel. I've dubbed my new creation Zippy Fiber. Just think of the practical applications!
Dental floss.
Oh, only something without gums would suggest that. This is not some trifle
Love
to
that.
pick parsley between trips to the periodontist.
I will
shit.
take your word for it, Dr. Tully.
Only something without gums would suggest something like that. That's pretty great. I like that line. What is the best way to get back over there? I guess this is the best way to get the raw science.
Science.
A scientific breakthrough.
Alright, that should be able to get us back in there. And now we know that berry is in the way. We gotta take care of that as well. And now we can get down there.
Science.
Just close your eyes. Imagine like a foot pounder.
Man, alright. So we're killing them. Hopefully this means that we'll be able to get some sort of spider protection in the future. We are taking damage from that. Pretty hard. Ghost mint. Okay, so we got part of the password.
Don't even need to boil it.
I believe. Oh shit. Damn, we got killed. Okay. Unfortunate. We should not be that far away though. Yeah, we're here. Let's go ahead and sleep. Make it bright outside. And then we'll head back in.